What's up, guys? Today we'll learn how to build the front end of such a cinema app. This is basically what we'll create, and this design was made by Adrian, and I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name, I'm sorry, but yeah, shout out to him. I love this design, it looks really good. Also like the animations. This is the screen we'll create. This is another screen, like an overview screen. And yeah, definitely look into his stuff. He does some cool stuff. It's pretty good. Yeah, let's jump right into it. I basically went ahead and allowed myself to recreate this design for an iPhone 8 because this is for an iPhone 10. And yeah, I prefer the iPhone 8 variant. So I went ahead and adjusted it a little bit, and this is what we'll build. In this video I'll show you how to basically write the HTML markup and the CSS, and in the following video we'll animate the whole thing, just like he does in his dribble shot. Yeah, let's jump right into it. Basically, I created a directory, very simple. We have our CSS folder. I am writing Sass and converting it to CSS with CodeKit, and a simple index HTML page. Let's go ahead and start with the markup. So we won't need these two. Let's call this cinema, whoops, can't type, cinema app. Alright, let's see, we can structure this basically, so we have to also keep in mind that this thing is going to be scrollable, or it should be. Can't see it in the preview mode, but basically when we expand this you can see that it goes even further, and the way this is going to behave is that we'll only scroll this part of the page. This will stay fixed. That means we need basically two containers. One is the cover and the other one is the actual content, and a tab bar, of course. And I guess we can start with that. Let's call it. Let's use a header tag, right? A header tag, then a content wrapper for the text content itself, and I think we can just call it a nav, right? It's a navigation item. So inside the header we need a back button. I guess this will be basically full width. We need this element with a rating and the headline and this play button. So let's see. Inside the header we want a, let's call it back wrapper, and inside we simply want this SVG. So let's just copy the SVG code and paste it in there like that. Okay, that's it for the back wrapper already. Then we need this element, which is going to be, let's give it title wrapper to keep title and rating together, and inside it we'll put an H1, which, let's just copy that. Copy, paste that in there, and let's create a wrapper called rating, and inside it we need the SVG code of one of those icons. Actually, yeah, no, that's okay. like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. And the fifth one will be with low opacity, but we'll do that in code. Let's format that a little. And to make it look less like a mess, let's just close these tags, make sure that we have equal spacing here, so check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Does not look good, but it's what we need basically. And then last but not least, we need this button. So dot play button, and inside it again SVG, and paste it. Oops. Paste. And just like that. That's it for the header. Next up is the content. So this, okay, let's see how we'll structure this. We have the content wrapper, and as you can see, this content wrapper does have some padding, so I'd put another wrapper inside of those, around those elements. Yeah. And we'll call that one .content. And then we'll need a details wrapper, which will represent basically this box. I think in code it will be, no, it will not be full width. But okay, I think, okay, I'll create those elements with pseudo CSS elements, and the text will be in a container each called detail, I think, and inside goes length. Let's use a span for that. Length and span again. What's it? It's 152. 152. And we'll need that 3 times. Language and rating. Language. That's English. And rating 15 plus, although I don't really understand this rating, but well, doesn't really matter. Okay, then wait, let's think about this one more time. We have this content wrapper, then the content, which will be this wrapper, and then the details wrapper with the details items. Okay, that should be good. Now, also just so you understand how I think about this, we'll build this layout using Flexbox. So those are the properties that are basically going through my head right now. Okay, next up is the gallery. That's simple enough. Dot content, and then we'll use a gallery wrapper, I think. And this one is going to be full width. We also have to keep in mind that this thing will be scrollable to the left, basically, this way. So that means, well, actually, can you see that on here? No, we can't. Okay, we'll need a gallery wrapper and then gallery headline. Okay. Okay, dot gallery. Let's just call it dot gallery. Which item did we use for length? Span. Oh, those need a class. Class of, let's call them detail headline. Detail title. Detail title. That's good enough, I think. That's also detail title. That's also detail title. Well, we wouldn't need those actually, I think, because we could use just detail and then look for the span inside the detail class, but we'll have those elements inside here as well, so we'll use this class. Okay, so it's going to be a span with the detail class, and it will say gallery. Then we'll need a, okay, it's better to call this the gallery wrapper, and this one will be dot gallery, and inside it we need 3 image tags. We just use 3, and these are the images we'll use. It's basically gallery 1 and gallery 2, and the third image will be the first image again, because I couldn't find another better one. So it will be /image/gallery 1.png, right? And same thing for that one and that one. This will be 2 though. So let's leave it out for now. Shouldn't do that in an actual production ready website, but for now we don't need those. Okay, it's the gallery. That's it for the gallery, I think. Let's expand that again. Let's move that down. Oops. Okay. Okay. So basically, same structure here. That's still content wrapper, content details wrapper. Okay, then gallery wrapper, and then genre wrapper, director wrapper, and story wrapper. In case we need to make any adjustments inside the markup itself, we'll do those along the way, and I'm sure we'll have to adjust a few things. Okay, dot genre wrapper. Okay, let's copy that. Director, then story. Inside story, that's easy. We just use a paragraph, copy this text, put it in there. Alright. Inside director, same thing actually. The span, and you can already see we have the same styles here, here, and here. That means we can give those a class as well actually, so let's call it detail content. That's bad, but well, go with that. Detail content, detail content, detail content. That's also detail content. And director, span. I don't know his name. Actually, I haven't even watched the movie. Oops. Hey. Copy. and then put it in there. Yes. Now we need this class again. And then let's just copy that. Genre. Copy the genre. Boom. That's it for the content. And now onto the tab bar or the navigation. Let's see, the navigation will be this thing itself. Inside of it we need 5 items. Very simple actually. I think we can just place the SVGs the way they are. And we'll only put a wrapper around this one for the button. Yeah, okay. So copy SVG code for that one. Paste. I'm not sure if the SVGs even work because I sometimes have problems with them in Sketch, but we'll just see if that works. That's the next one, and then this one. For this one I'll use, that's the actual icon, right? And that's the button. So for the icon I want the SVG code, and I'll create dots by button because it's the button to buy a ticket, I guess. Like that. And then the 2 other icons. Copy SVG code, paste. And the last one, copy. In case you want to recreate this thing, I put the code up on GitHub, and this sketch file will also be available there, right? I think that's it. We have this cover, we have this detail, gallery, genre, director, everything. Tab bar, awesome, cool. Yeah, nice. Alright guys, let's continue with the markup, not markup, with our styles then. We have finished the markup, and okay, so let's first check out what we even got in our browser. Can't even talk today. There we go. Oh yes, the SVGs work, that's good. Play button, rating. Our images are of course way too large. Somewhere here should also be the buy ticket icon, but I can't seem to find it right now. Maybe it's just hidden right there, I don't know. We'll see. Let's just start by going into our DevTools and selecting the iPhone 8. Great. Awesome. Actually, one thing we could do real quick is using this meta tag, which helps with the scale on mobile. Yep, can already see it's a little better. Okay, first thing I want to do, just, well, before we start styling anything, let's just grab all the colors. Variables. So we'll need, let's call it rating. Rating will be this yellow. violet. That will be this color. Actually, we don't need those, right? Yep, we don't, because... So then, what we'll need is the gray color. Sorry guys. Gray color. We need the black color. That is this one. We'll need... I think that's already it. Yeah. Okay. So not a lot to worry about there. Let's define what I like to call global styles. That will be margin 0, heading 0, box sizing, border box. Font family will be San Francisco Pro Display. That's the San Francisco font from Apple, which is installed on my Mac. Let's see. Oh, of course that doesn't work because we haven't linked it. We haven't linked the style sheet. We don't need this. No. Actually, let's keep it. Yeah, I think we need it. It's CSS style, CSS. Yep, that works. Let's see if the correct font is applied. Yes, cool. That is not what I wanted to do, I'm sorry. Why is it scaled wrong now? Let's see. There we go. And color will just be our black for them. And that's it for the global styles. Let's not style the body yet. Let's go on by fixing those images real quick. They're already around it. Okay, yeah, because that's how the image is. Let's just set a height of 200 pixels so they aren't in our way that much. This one is cut off. That's kind of a problem, but we can just use this one image. Okay, then let's start by creating this cover here. So this thing has a height of 327. Okay. Header. And 27 pixels with 100%. Background image will be a URL to /image/cover.png. Cool. Background size will be cover, and that's already it for the background. Then what we'll need is the let's give this thing a padding of actually we can give that to the body, right? Yep. Let's give the body a padding of 30, let's say 30 pixels. Let's add a comment, cover. And the body will get what did I say? Alright, padding of 30 pixels all around. That's not the way we want it. Yeah, okay, so then let's not give it to the body, but rather to the header and the other elements. Okay, that's the way we want it. Then let's check out. Okay guys, let's continue with positioning this text and the rating with it. So this is basically what we want to do. We want to position the title wrapper further down in the header. And what we'll do for that is simply set it to display flex. See what that does. Okay, then flex direction column. And maybe justify content space between. Okay. Let's see. What will help us is another div to place these two elements next to each other. Oh my god. Let's collapse those. And this one as well, so let's go to class called title play wrapper. Alright, let's look at this. Then the dot title play wrapper should be display flex. Yes. That's good. That is pretty good. Align items, flex end. Yes. This is going in the right direction. Now, let's see, let's set it to color. Or no, let's not do that. Dot title wrapper H1. Let's style the title a little. Color will be white. Let's see what else we got on Sketch. The font size. Okay, and the letter spacing. Let's just put that in here, like that. Cool. Yeah, no, I don't like the letter spacing. And we have to give it a max width let's try 100 to make it break at the mountain. So let's try 150. Whoops. Chrome. 200 maybe. Yep. Okay. And let's give it some margin bottom of 10 pixels to increase the spacing right there. I mean, that spacing is good. And this one is now also pretty good. Let's style a button then. We can simply copy the CSS attributes again. I know that's a little cheaty, but it's about saving time, guys. Okay, just kidding. Dot play button. Let's paste it. See, we don't even get anything that's helpful except for the box shadow. Then the background color has to be FFF. Height and width are 50 pixels. And width also. And we need border radius of, let's just say 50 pixels. And we can write our extend class, so flex center, display flex, justify content center, and align item center. And we can now use this class here and extend dot flex center, which will basically, when it's converted into a CSS, just take this class and add the properties to this class. Let's check it out. Awesome. And now we have to position this one. What I would actually do is position this one absolutely and this one relatively, so we can position it more easily. Okay, so position absolute, and what we want to try is bottom 0. This will put it somewhere there. Okay, now what we need to do is take header, say position relative, like that. And now if we say minus 25 pixels, that will cut it in half, just like that. And from the what's that? Around 30 pixels. So right will be 30 pixels. Let's check it out. Awesome. We're already done with the header. That's pretty cool. We actually need some more spacing, letter spacing on the title. So let's say letter spacing. Usually 1 pixel works pretty good, but in the design it's even more. And also the weight is wrong, I think. It's bold, heavy, okay, bold. Let's go with bold. Okay, let's try 2. That's better. And font weight of normal. Normal is not enough. Let's try 600, 500. Wow. Can't adjust it that nicely, I think. Let's see. Or if we use font weight bold, too bold, I think. So 600 is the bold variant, right? No, it's not actually. That one seems pretty good to me. It's probably not perfect, but good enough, I think. Okay, cool. As you can see, we also have a filter on this cover, which is this rectangle. If I remove it, looks like that, which is what our website looks right now, or our app. But we'll deal with that later. I'm not sure whether we do that with a CSS filter or actually place a div in front of it. We'll see, okay? Also, we need some less spacing down there. So let's see. Let's set padding bottom to 0. Yep. And then we can use on the title wrapper itself margin bottom. For example, there are many ways to do this, but margin bottom set 20 pixels. Yep, that's looking good. Yo, I like that. Cool. Next up is this element here. So these are the 4 items basically that we'll deal with. Let's see. Pretty easy with Flexbox, and let's collapse that one. Content wrapper, it's this one. So for okay. Let's make a comment, details wrapper, and what we need is dot detail, and we'll do display flex and flex direction column. Now they're like below each other, which is already good. The details wrapper itself needs to be display flex and flex direction row. Alright, let's give it a fixed width of, you know guys, this app will not be responsive to this point. If you want to, we can do that in another video, but for now we'll just hard code most of the things. So 250 pixels with 250 pixels, and justify content space between. Cool. And for the details, they need align items center. So for example, here you can see that language and English are now centered, as you can see in the design as well. Let us then write the detail title and detail content classes, which we use quite a bit. Detail title. Let's copy the attributes again. Okay, we don't need that, we need that. This will be our gray color. Yep. So gray, and no letter spacing for now. looking good. Let's see. We definitely need some letter spacing. Let's try 2 again. That's probably way too much. No. Let's remove it again, actually. I think the problem is the size needs to be a little bigger. Okay. And let's check this color value out. I think it's correct. It's probably just rendering differently. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay, let's give them the margin bottom of 5. Okay, that's 5 everywhere. So let's do that. Margin bottom 5 pixels. And for the detail title, let's copy those attributes. Don't think we need a lot there either. That's there. That's our black color. I don't think we need to specify it as we have already applied on every element. So let's see. Oops. Detail content, right? Oh, that's small. Let's go with 15. Oh, actually, I'm now noticing they're not centered. So let's change that again. Align item center, don't need that. Okay. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Alright. Let's position that one now. Let's think about how we'll do this. Actually, let's position the stuff later, okay? Let's do something else. Let's work on the gallery. Okay. Gallery. Okay, what we can do is give the .content wrapper content wrapper .content wrapper, give it padding left of 30 pixels so they are aligned. Yes. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, oh no, okay, it's good. And at the top we can give it a padding of, let's see, 37. Okay, let's just use 37. So that's top, yeah, 37 pixels, then 0 and 0 and 30. Yep, cool. And what we can do now is we'll also create those lines later. That's just a minor detail, okay? Let's see, 30 pixels there. So we can give the details wrapper margin bottom of 30 pixels. Cool. Now that's positioned correctly now as well. I think what we need, or let's keep that for later. So gallery, Let's see which kind of height do these images actually have. 107 pixels. Let's remove this, and inside .gallery we want to target the images, set them to a height of 107 pixels, just like that. We want to give them margin of 9 pixels, margin right 9 pixels. Okay, that's okay. Well, maybe a bit too much. Let's try 7, and 5 is probably alright. Yup. Okay. Now for the gallery, it needs to have a width of 100%. Let's define the background color real quick just to see it. Okay, and let's say a fixed height of 150 pixels, 140, even less, just 100, and 10. Let's just take the exact number, 107 pixels, like that. And I'm wondering, okay, gallery also needs display flex, C, and overflow, or overflow Y. Sorry, it's overflow X when we scroll, and that's our gallery. Right there, that's it. Really simple. We can give it some padding on the right, maybe 20 pixels. See if that works. Not really, we can fix that later then. Let's remove the background color, and let's fix up those images. Let's just use image 1. Okay, that's basically the gallery. We need some more spacing there. That's 10 pixels. So it's good. Give it larger top, 10 pixels. Cool. Cool. I'm wondering, have we forgotten something in markup? Yes, we have. We have forgotten these headlines. So what we'll need here is a span with a class of detail title, right? And it has to say genre. Let's check. Yes, that's what we are missing. Here as well, but that's the director, and we call this one the story. Cool. I'm wondering, these should have one class actually, these wrappers, because they are all the same. What are we going to call this wrapper? This class, I mean. Let's come up with a bad name for it. information wrapper. Let's call it information wrapper. So this beautiful, that's also a nice comment, right? Dot information wrapper, that will be it will be yes, it will be display flex and justify content. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's flex direction, what we need. Column to make them placed to be like below each other. And basically the last thing they need is some margin bottom of 20 pixels. Let's check it. Awesome. 30 there. Okay, so a gallery wrapper needs margin bottom of 30 pixels. Cool. And also you can, I don't know if you can see that. Cannot zoom in this mode. Well, basically the corners here are kind of gray because I think I just took a screenshot of those images and that's what it turned out. So we can give those images border radius of 15 pixels, that is, I think. To fix that, okay, that's maybe a bit too much. Let's try 14, let's try 10. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's 10. Cool, that's fixed. They also need a box shadow. Copy CSS attributes. Oh, actually, I created this shadow with a separate element which has like blur on it. It just results in kind of nicer shadows, but those are, yeah, they're not really tricky, but for now we'll use like normal shadows, and maybe we can implement those later or something. But they're a little bit, they take a little bit more time in CSS. Okay, because you have to create them with pseudo elements. Box shadow, let's just make that from the top of our heads. 0, let's take 10, let's take 35. 0.1 maybe. Ooh, problem. The problem is that we have overflow set to scroll, which results in the shadows being cut off right there. And that's kind of problematic, but let's leave that for later. Let's see, what else do we need for this paragraph? Copy the styles. Oh, I think that was wrong. Copy the attributes. For the dot p dot detail content. Oops. P dot detail content, right? It needs, yes, okay. line height of 21. Line height of 21 pixels and a width of 315 pixels. Let's wait a second. 316. Yes. No, actually not. Surgeon. I'm just checking the words here at which it breaks. Surgeon, A, high, harsh. C. Surgeon, A. Okay, that kind of doesn't fit anyways, because if it would go until A, it would be too tight. I think it's okay like that. Oh, it's coming together, guys, right? Don't you think? I guess onto the tab bar now, right? Also, one thing I messed up was the scrolling here. This thing, the cover image will actually scroll with the content. Yeah, so it won't be cut off right there. The way it is right now is correct. Let's do the tab bar then. Navigation, that's really simple actually. Tab bar, at least it should be. Height, oops. Height. Sorry. Hey. Height. The height of it is 49. Let's take 50. 50 pixels. Let's give it the box shadow so we can see it. There it is. We'll position it sticky bottom. I actually never use sticky, but let's see if that works. Oh, well, that's kind of cool, right? Yeah, I think that's what sticky is actually for. Also, what we need to do is set the background color to white, like that, so it covers the other elements. And we need yeah, so let's not do sticky but fixed. Yeah, fixed is what I was searching for, like that. And the width will be 100%. Okay, cool. Next thing is position the icons inside of it, so display flex. Okay. And justify content space around. Ooh, that works great. And align items center. Seriously, how can you not love Flexbox? Just look at this. It's beautiful. Seriously. Ah, these three properties. I love them. Okay, let's do the button. Copy the attributes. I think I gave it. It's dot by button. Dot by button. Paste them in there. Whoop. What have I done? Hello? What? that's weird. Let's move that away. Let's use background color. Why does it do that? That's super weird. That probably won't work. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't work. Background image, background color. Okay, we'll do that differently. It still does it. Oh my god, that's insane. There we go. That should work. We have to set width and height. Height 50 pixels, width 50 pixels. Background, let's change it back to image. I'm not sure about it. Oh. I wasn't sure what you said linear gradient to. Well, okay. And border radius 50 pixels to stay consistent. And okay, last thing we need, again, copy the attributes, and I won't need this one again, don't need that one, like that. Okay, that worked as well, and I will push it up with some margin, I guess. You can also see the icon now. Let's extend dot flex center again to center the icon inside of it, and then use some margin bottom. Let's see, how much is that? 11 pixels. Let's round that to 10. Okay, that's maybe not enough. Let's use 15. Did that change anything? That looks better to me. And okay. Yes, so that works, but there's something we still need. Yeah, well, the spacing is just a little off right there. What can we do about that? I know what we can probably do is give a navigation padding of 0 and maybe 10 pixels just to see if it works. Well, not too sure if that works the way we want to. No, it doesn't, I think. Does it? Set it to 0, let's set it to 10. No, I think that's okay. 10 is good. Right? Yes, I now I see. That's aligned and that's good, like that. Cool. Basically, we're done with most of it, and we can basically move on to the details. Okay, guys, let's go on with let's continue with these little separators that we need that we have in our design. I'm talking about these lines, and we'll solve this with pseudo elements. So where we need to go is the detail, right? Yep. Because let's see in our markup, this is a detail, and after this one we want the separator. So we have the detail class, and this is, for example, the length, and after this one we want our pseudo element. So what we'll do in detail is and after, and we'll say display block, we'll say content is empty, background color will be this one. Actually, let's see if that's in our variables. No, but since we only use it once, we don't need it in the variables. Okay, we needed to have a height of 33 pixels and width of 1 pixel. Let's check it out. There we go. We are our 3 separators. And now to the tricky part, and that's positioning them. That's something I struggle with sometimes. Let's try setting them to position absolute. That's already better. And let's now say right 0. Okay, that doesn't work. Well, right 0, yes, if detail is position relative. Awesome. Now we can set 25, okay, no, minus 25. Awesome, getting there. Just some minor adjustment. 28 looks pretty good to me. Awesome. Cool. The only thing is that the last element doesn't need one, like the separator. So in rating, we'll actually give it an ID of last detail, and last detail, and its after element will be display none. That's that. Awesome. Next thing we wanted to fix was the shadows. I'm sorry about those images, it looks ugly, I know. Well, let's see, image, okay. Now let's play around with the box shadow again. 0, 10, 35, black, and 0.1. Whoops. Yeah, okay. Let's actually use the negative spread. Or is it spread and then blur? I'm actually not sure. Yes, I think so, but let's not use that now, and let's also set it to simply 1, so we can clearly see the shadows. what we'll need is some padding on the gallery, padding bottom, because our gallery is has this size, and it's overflow hidden. That means shadows will also be cut off, as you can see here, here, and there as well. That's why we can't see them under the image. And actually, let's not use padding, but instead can simply adjust the height. There we go. Can you see that? Or maybe padding is better. Let's see, padding. Bottom, of course. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. Padding bottom. What about let's see. Well, then let's work with the height. That's okay. Maybe like that. 0.1. Give it the negative spread. The negative spread is, I can show you guys. Oh, actually it doesn't seem to work anymore. Let's check that real quick. CSS negative spread. Let's see. Spread. It's, okay. So it's after the blur. And we give a spread of 10 pixels. Let's see. Okay. And -10. That's what I wanted. So if we set it to 0, you can see how the shadow goes around the whole image basically. Well, you can't really see it because it's cut off, but right there you can see that it expands over the image. If we now set it to -10, you can see that the shadow concentrates beneath the image, which is the look we're going for in the design as well. So let's adjust our parameters here. Whoa. 0.1. Well, the problem is that it really doesn't look. Let's try overflow 1. Visible. Doesn't change it. That's a problem, guys. That's a problem. I think the only thing we can do is adjust the box shadow so it's not too bad. Yes. I guess that is pretty much what we can do. Not a lot more. You know, another possibility would be to export these shadows with it. Actually, let's see real quick. Nope. Let's see, we kind of have to. Oh, I didn't know that. Rotated to the horizontal. Cool. But no. We need to, let's see if grouping thing. Does the work? Yes, it does. Awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Oh. I'm sorry guys, but I'm finding out all kinds of new things. See, that's how we can adjust the scrolling. You know, I've never worked with the prototyping tool before because, well, I didn't need it, but it's pretty cool. Alright, back to the topic. Let's export this thing. So this group, and let's simply export it as gallery 1 shadow. You know, it's not a good one. Okay, let's try that. Let's see. Okay. We saved it at the wrong directory. Oh, shit. Copy. Paste. Let's keep that clean and delete it from there. Now refresh that and whoa. Okay, I can see what's going on. Basically, we have to remove the box shadow now because the element itself has one. Now let's remove the height. That's weird. Oh, let's increase the height. Okay, that seems to work. Alright then. Let's group this one together and export it as well. Gallery 2 shadow. Find the right directory this time. Like that. Nice. Oh. Oh, that's weird, it's weird, it's weird. Now I'm seeing what's going on. Let's see if we can work around that. Oh man. Let's see if we can. Okay guys, that seems to need a bit more work, so let's just go back to the original version. I'm sorry guys, but sometimes this is how it goes. That looks pretty good. All right, let's adjust the height. Okay, 140 is good. And then the information wrapper needs some negative margin top to push it back up. Whoops. Oh, that's not the wrapper we want to target. Okay. And maybe we can give them gallery. Yeah, that's also something that works, of course. That looks good to me. Nice. Just some more padding. Yes, that's another problem. We can't scroll till the end. Let's see. Set the height of the paragraph to something. Yes, that works. That looks good. Maybe some more. Cool. Okay, what else is there to fix? Let's see. We got the shadows, we got the lines, we got the scrolling. Guys, I think we are finished. Isn't that cool? I think it's pretty cool. Let's check it out on some other devices. iPad? Well, I'd say it's okay. And that's the magic of Flexbox. I'm sure we could do some adjustments here and there, but it looks pretty good to me. Let's see on the plus. See, it scales up and down pretty nicely actually. Cool. Yeah, that's the app. I hope you liked it, and stay tuned for the next video and check it out because we'll be animating this whole thing. But that's it for now. See you soon.